What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabbit here. And today I'm going to tell you what people aren't telling you about Starlink. So it's a good thing they had a free trial so I could test it out. So, what people aren't telling you about Starlink is everyone talks about how fast Starlink is. And yeah, I'm getting 304 megabytes per second down and 33 meg up, and even peaks up to 45 megabytes. Sounds perfect, right? So why does it completely fall apart the moment I try to live stream or do any real upload work? This is the part no one explains properly. Before anyone says it, no, it is not a setup issue. I've got a perfect view of the sky, zero obstructions. I even tested it in ridiculous conditions. I had the dish sitting on the ground outside in a snowstorm, pointed the wrong direction, east-west, instead of the north-south. And the speeds were still good. Speed tests still solid. So this isn't about signal strength. On paper, Starlink looks insane. Obviously, nothing towards fiber. Fiber blows this thing away out of the water. But, for people in rural or don't really have decent internets, I'm consistently seeing 304 megabytes down and 33 megabytes up. Upload peaks hitting 45 megabytes. I've even seen a few times where it hit like 65. Absolutely insane, but it's never sustained at that level. That should be more than enough for live streaming, uploading videos, remote work, and if all you do is run speed tests, you'll think everything is perfect, but speed tests don't tell the full story. My other internet from TELUS is only like 58 to 60 down and anywhere from 6 to 8 or 9 megabytes up. So that's what I'm dealing with most of the time, but it seems to work even better. Here's what actually happens. The moment I go live on YouTube, everything changes, but not in the way you'd expect. My upload speed doesn't suddenly drop. It still shows 30 plus megabytes per second while live streaming. Speed tests still look great, but to stream, it starts dropping frames, becomes unstable, random issues start happening, and the same thing happens with file uploads. So what's going on? The problem is not speed, it's what happens when the connection is under consistent sustained load. Speed tests are short bursts, but live streaming, that's a non-stop real-time upload, and that's where things break. You get micro interruptions, inconsistent data delivery, tiny drops that doesn't show on test. But those small issues, they destroy anything that depends on stability. So why is my 6 to 9 megabytes per second better than 33 to possibly 60? Now here's the part that really throws people off. My old internet from TELUS is only 6 to 9 megabytes up, way slower than the 33, and way slower than when it peaks to 45 to 60. But it worked better because it was consistent. It held that speed nonstop, no spikes, no hidden drops, no interruptions. And for live streaming, uploading files, work tasks, that consistency made all the difference. A stable 6 to 9 megabytes upload will beat an unsustainable 30 megabytes plus every single time. Now, the major question is, why does this happen? It comes down to how Starlink actually works. Your connection is constantly switching between satellites moving overhead, and during normal operation, that can introduce tiny interruptions, packet loss, inconsistent data flow. For downloads or browsing, you won't even notice it. But for real-time downloads, even tiny inconsistencies stack up fast, and your stream pays the price. As all you guys that watch my channel, you noticed when we were trying this out, it was just bad. You were buffering like crazy while I was trying to maintain this load. Now, who does this affect? To be fair, if you are just watching the videos, downloading, general use, Starlink is actually pretty great. It works perfect for these. Playing games as well, it's perfect. But if you're relying on live streaming to an audience, maybe consistent uploads, maybe you're working on valid products, like myself, I was uploading to try and make my daemon for Rabbit Coin and stuff. Uploading just took way longer because of that. It went from uploading to only 1 minute to upload my daemon to my VPS. It ended up taking 6 to 10 minutes, where my other 6 to 9 megabytes per down only took like a minute and a half because of it. Work-related tasks, same thing, which I just talked about, it is bad. These are things that you need to know. So yeah, to pretty much sum this up, 304 megabytes down, 33 to 45, plus maybe even 60 up on the rare occasion does sound pretty darn great when it comes to Starlink. But if it's not stable under load, it doesn't doesn't matter. And that's the part no one really tells you. If you've experienced this too, drop a comment down below. I want to know how common this really is. And I could not find any information for my area. I'm around mid Alberta here. You know, I'm in central Alberta-ish, and I wanted to know for myself. So it's a good thing that they had this free trial so I could try it, because I have been looking for better internet. Just sadly, Starlink will not work for me. But again, if you are just playing games, streaming videos and stuff like that, it will 100% work for you. But if you're putting this under consistent upload strain, it's not going to work very well for your live streaming, uploading to VPSs and things like that. You're going to witness really slow upload speeds, even though the speed tests are telling you how great it is. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you on the next one. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. Rabbit out.